Greetings and salutations, I am Matt. This is Stock Speedrun number 3 for the weekend of January 29th, 2022. If you are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, you can check this video's description for an explanation and a disclaimer as to its content. Let's get going. Okay, Perma-Pipe is just a funny name. I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm stuck up on this name. This would be like someone's porn name. John Perma-Pipe. Oh, I am freaking 10 years old. Okay, what is this? Together with subsidiaries, engineers, designs, manufacturers, sell specialty piping and leak detection systems. Okay, well, at least you can, at least they're straightforward with their naming, so I like that. Interesting sudden bump up in quarter 3, but then drop off a little bit in quarter 4. I wonder why. I wonder if I can find those articles for those earnings. Oh, no, this is all of them. Let's see. First quarter, second quarter. No, I want to see third quarter. Ooh, share repurchase program. For only $3 million? That seems almost too small to really be worth it. Well, okay, to be fair, that's like 5% of their market cap. You know, doing some rough in-my-head math. Also, I think this third quarter aligns to this fourth quarter, and that second quarter aligns to that third quarter. So let me read these. Because I want to understand why why this quarter was a blowout and why this quarter backed off a little bit. Also, are these the first quarters where they've had positive earnings? This one didn't. This one didn't. No, they have a history of that. They have a history of having positive earnings, so it's not like they're new to having positive earnings. Now this is second quarter. You know, I want to read this one first. Net sales of 39.8 million. Let me just double check these numbers. 39.8. No, quarterly 39.8. Yep, that's this one. Second quarter revenues of 39.8, representing a significant increase above the revenues of 20 achieved in the same quarter last year. Understandable. Pre-tax income significantly greater. If we exclude the impact of COVID-19 related government assistance. Pre-tax income from operations improved 7.5 million over the same quarter of 2020. And for the year-to-date versus, if we exclude the impact of COVID-19 related government assistance, pre-tax income from operations improved. Significant increase. So if we exclude the impact of COVID-19 related government assistance, then the quarter is not as good, but still better. Because without that inclusion, it was 20.4 million better than the previous quarter. With that excluded, it was 77.5 million over the same quarter of. Oh, I'm sorry, over the quarter of 2020. I'm having a hard time figuring out what this means, and I'm kind of wondering, because if I can understand what this means, then I can know when this COVID-19 related government assistance happened. Are they talking about something that happened in the past? Or are they talking about something that happened now in this quarter? Because if it happened now in this quarter, that might explain the sudden bump up in earnings. Steps taken earlier this year to enhance liquidity included the sale and leaseback of our property in Lebanon, Tennessee. I wonder if that sale had something to do with it. Let me go down here and read these. Quarter, an increase of 19.4 million from the increase was the result of increased sales volume. Okay, here's why. Increased sales volumes in both North America and the Middle East due to recovery from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. So let me go ahead and read this quarter and see what that says then. In the third quarter, increase from 20.3. Wasn't that what this said? 20.4. Wow, very close. In the year prior. Increase was a result of increased sales volume in both North America and the Middle East. However, this one also calls out North Africa and India, which this one does not. I wonder how much I should read into that. because it's less revenue, but they list more areas. They just benefited from the introduction of a new product line subsequent to the third quarter of 2020. Ooh. Okay. Those are both pretty good. You look at this chart real quick. So, boop. COVID kills everything. And it slowly comes back. But now it's to the point where it was pre-COVID-19. Now, question is, what's it going to do? What's it going to do from here? Is it going to continue to run up, or is it going to sit back at this level that apparently it was sitting at pretty comfortably for at least about 2 years-ish prior to February of 2020, where we all know what happened? So that's the question I got to answer right now. Is it going to sit at this level? It's been having slight increases. Here's where it got back to this level, and, well, no. Not slight increases, just some up and down. Let's see. So, repurchase program, that was 4 months ago. Has that happened already? Board of Directors authorized to share repurchases may be executed through open market or in privately negotiated transactions over the course of the next 12 months. So it is currently underway. Made a notable return of 51% over the past year. Yeah. But that's an outlier. That's an outlier given the performance of the last 5 years. Yeah, I don't think there's any really new important news to read here. All right, let me just go through these tabs real quick. Let's look at the conversation. Let's see what people have to say about this. Not a whole lot of chatter. Apparently trade was halted 5 months ago, and that's the last time anybody commented here. Infrastructure play. A few years ago, for a couple years, always seemed like a reasonable infrastructure plan. Decayed public works, never made money on it, as the potential always seemed to be just over the horizon. Yeah, I can see that. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's take a look at statistics real quick. Whoa, that's a high P. Holy shit. You're paying a hell of a premium if you're going to buy this. Book value 6.48, just a little bit below current value. I wonder what goes into this number. How much assets they own. You know what I want to see? I want to see holders. That's what I want to see. A good chunk of insiders have this. I like that. I like that. Director. CEO. What about buys? What about buys and sells? 1 purchase, 9 sales. Well, I don't like that, and a lot of those sales have been fairly recent. The 4 most recently reported transactions are all sales. Think of that what you will. Yeah, I can't think of much else I want to look at here, but then again, I can't think of what much else I want to look at in Phase 2. There's not a whole lot going on here. You know what I need? I need some outlook. I need some professional opinions. Ones that are not from Simpleton Wall Street, thank you very much. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Because I'm not entirely too sure what to make of this right now. Yeah, let's hurry this up. Perma-Pipe. What do I want to search for? Perma-Pipe. Perma-Pipe stock. Stock information. Let's take a look at their investor relations page. Expert warns a 41% drop in S&P 500? I'll believe it when I see it, bud. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Forecasts. News and market data. Yeah, what kind of press releases have you had recently? I saw this one, I saw that one, I saw that one. I think Yahoo had all of these. Actually, these go back a lot further than Yahoo does. Let's see if I can find anything in its past that is unsavory. Additional production lines and increased capacity in the Middle East. Files, universal shelf registration statement. What the hell does that mean? File a universal shelf registration statement with the universal security to allow the company to potentially offer an indeterminate principal amount and number of securities in the future with a proposed maximum aggregate price offering of $65 million. Was this them going public? No, because they were public well before 2019. Actually, were they? Hold on a second. How far back to this chart here? Let me just double check this. No, yeah. Oh, wow. They're actually a very old company. They've been around since 1990. Price was a little inflated back in 2007, but then again, a lot of stuff was. All right, let's see what else we can find here. Appoint Scott James, major contract award. All I'm really seeing, like even in Yahoo, all I'm seeing is... Am I really going to have to rely on analysis from Simpleton Wall Street? Blocks 95% sales growth in Q2. Yeah, sure, I'll read this, I guess. I don't think it's going to tell me anything that I don't already know, though. Because I'm not too sure what to make of this. I feel like I can make arguments for all viewpoints, all options of buy, sell, and hold. Reflecting on Perma-Pipe Industrial Holdings share price returns over the last 3 years. You know what? That should be an interesting read, even though it's Simpleton Wall Street that's saying it. Let's see what they say. They're reading high returns for the overall market. It isn't currently profitable. These numbers seem to disagree with you? Well, it depends what you mean by profitable. Because they seem to fluctuate in and out of profitability. If by profitable you mean reliably profitable over all quarters, then no, I suppose not. Would look to revenue growth. And actually, you know what? This company's 30 years old. This company's been around. You know what? I think I just made a case for a sell. Hold on a second. This company's 30 years old, right? It's been around since 1990. Where has the price gone in that time? What stock? Find me a stock where you can say that the price in 1990 is the same as it is today. Let me think of something that's been around since 1990. McDonald's. Good old Mickey D's, right? Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this chart, shall we? Where was it back in... Where was it back in 1990? 888. Is it 888 today? Fuck no, it's not. Because it's actually a good, decent company. These guys? I'm not buying it. I mean, I don't mean I'm not buying it as I'm not buying the stock. I'm not buying the story that they are actually a good, profitable, decent company because they can't reliably turn a profit year over year, quarter over quarter. And they've had... Oh, actually, that's right. I'm not supposed to go back to those once I've gotten to this screen. They've had 30 years to work on this. I challenge you to find another company that is the same price. Maybe there's been some fluctuations in between then. We saw some, ups and downs and hills in that chart. But I challenge you to find a company that is the exact same price. Okay, maybe not exact. But is hovering around the same price today that it was 30 years ago. Unless the company is complete dog shit, I think you will be hard-pressed to find one. And And this is not one that you can point to, because I would put this, because I think I just made the case for this being in the bucket of dog shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I have to give a sell to John Perma-Pipe, porn star extraordinaire. Alright, that's enough nonsense. I'll catch you next time.